All right, welcome back. Episode 38. Last episode, we finally defeated the Ender Dragon. Tough fight, but we finally won. Stuck around for the credits, and I'm going to cut a lot of the end credits out. The story part is really good, but the other part, wow. Yeah, it just goes on and on and on. Long alphabetical list of names. Yeah, that was fun. I did watch it all. And there's a nice little quote at the end, so I think I'm going to keep that in when I edit that one. I'm doing a lot of these episodes, just recording all these all at once. I'm going to be traveling next week, so I'm just wanting to get all these recorded so I can kind of edit them online and get them all scheduled out for next week so I can continue getting daily videos out. Just having a lot of fun with it, so it's an excuse to play a lot of Minecraft today. So for this episode, the plan is to return to the inn, to collect the dragon egg, and to go through the little inn gateway to the islands out in the distance. And then we can look for an inn city and hopefully get some Elytra and some Shulkers. Fight some Shulkers, get some Shulker chest going, and that'll greatly improve our storage as we do the rest of the advancements in the game. Right now we're at 56 of 126 advancements, so making progress, but still a long way to go. So let's get back into the game. Okay, so when when it put me back into the game, I was here at night. So when I went ahead and just closed it out, made sure it did a good save and the game was stable, opened it back up, and as soon as I got into the game, there was a little baby drowned that raced over and started attacking me. So I had to fight that. So you missed that little bit, little part. But yeah, that's the reason why there's a little bit of difference in why I'm missing some health as I'm getting back into the game. So yeah. It kind of got me by surprise. As soon as I was in the world, I was being attacked. So let's go ahead and sleep. Okay, day 269. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and get these drowned that are waiting to kill me. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so we need to get geared back up because we can now return from the end. So that means getting our gear together, getting what we need to start exploring. So all of my stuff is down here, and then there's some stuff that's already in the inn that I just kind of dropped off as we were not needing it anymore for the battle. So I think we will be good to go back with pretty much what's there, I think. I don't think we need to get too much additional stuff. More arrows would be nice, but I don't know that we're going to find those anywhere around here. Let's see. Bundles. Bundles of bundles. Let's see. Carrots, shears, eyes of ender. So yeah, some of this I don't think we really need. Yeah, we can leave some of this here. We don't really need a fishing pole there. I don't know that a fishing pole does much there. I don't know that a shovel does much there, come to think of it. We will take that. We can see off in the distance. We don't really need that. I'll take a second bucket. I don't think... well, I'll take a second bucket so we can have a water source block. That would potentially be convenient. Let's see. I will go ahead and take some torch supplies. Let's see, that'll go there. Let's see. Definitely don't need the warp fungus. Don't really need the healing. I will need some blocks. I might as well take some with me, but I'll be collecting some endstone there. So we'll take those to get started. And I think that will be good. Yeah, I don't think we need much else. Yeah, some of this I don't really need to take with me. Just looking to see if there's anything, just in case I fall into the void. One thing that would be useful to take is some rockets. Yeah. Why don't we head back to our other base and... well, after the 4th of July, I kind of made a lot of rockets then. Yeah, it wouldn't be any there. Let's see if we can find some gunpowder. I don't know that I really have any gunpowder to make rockets. We can always make more later, but it's always nice to have some on you when you get the Elytra. Not that you want to fly too much with them, because you won't have mending on them originally. So, yeah. Let's see, we do have a couple of gunpowder. Yeah, 2 gunpowder, is that it? Okay. I don't know that we have much gunpowder back at the other base. Let's check in here. Yeah, those really haven't grown because we haven't been in the world that long since we put them there. But, oh, we do have a lot of lava. You know what? I'm so tempted just to go ahead and collect that and put it down. I'm not. We'll do that another time. I want to go ahead and get there if we can. But, wow, yeah, we don't really have any. Let's go down to the XP farm. That traveling merchant over there. Yeah, we can check on him, see if he knows anything. Well, if he'll stand still long enough, stand still. There we go. Looks like the same stuff. Hey, we used up all of our baked potatoes. Let's see, do you have anything good? Podzol. I know Podzol had some good things you could do with it. Cactus. We have 1 cactus that now is 2 cactuses. We've got 1 saved in a pot now. It's the one from when we saved a villager. Okay. So, interesting. Go ahead and grab that. Not that I need it, but we'll go ahead and grab it. Okay. I don't know that we had any down here. I may have had some on me that I took out of my inventory at some point, so it's worth checking. Nope. Nope. And so we got a little bit. It's not much. Let's see. Look and see if there's anything else we really need to take with us. I think I'll take a little bit of iron just in case. It gets me when it takes a little bit. Wasn't expecting it. Okay. Let's see, we've got some bread. Got a little bit of fish there. Got some carrots. Not a whole lot of food. We'll make do with that. I guess I could fish in the inn if I had to. I'm not sure. There's always chorus fruit. We're careful. I think we're good. I kind of want to get there and we'll figure it out once we're there. I could make some bread. I do have lots and lots. There we go. We'll make some more bread. There we go. Those hay bales that I've been saving every time we find a village, they're useful for trades to get emeralds. So that's where a lot of those emeralds came from. But, yeah, I think we're good. Let's toss that in there. Yeah, we grabbed the iron from there last time. That's why there's a little bit of iron. Let's see, and we don't have what we need to make the paper. I don't think we had paper. Yeah, we had some paper there. There we go. So I think it's just a paper and a... I think that's all it is, right? Alright, that gives us a little bit. I'll throw those in there for now. Okay. I think I'm good with that for now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and hit beat. Ooh, we need to enchant some stuff while we have these levels and before something bad happens. Yeah, I didn't think about that, yeah. We can do lots of enchanting now. Let's do that before we lose our levels doing something silly. Okay. So we have these, which I'm probably wanting to go more diamond now. but we can hold on to stuff just to see what it gives us. Let's go here and make some diamond gear. Okay, so we need a good respiration helmet. Yeah. I think we'll make a set and we'll see what we get. Okay, pants. And I need to move something somewhere. There we go. And some diamond boots. I think we're good with that for now. We have a silk touch and a fortune. Yeah, we'll see what we get. Okay, let's start with the helmet. Unbreaking. Not great. Unbreaking. Okay, boots. Protection. Okay, 2 iron boots. Yeah, I don't need 2 iron boots. Diamond boots. Protection. Feather falling. Feather falling 3. That's tempting. Pants. Chest. And the book. 2. Why don't we go diamond boots? I hate not to use the full 3, but the feather falling sounds good. And that's all we got. Okay, now let's check the diamond helmet, see what we get. Ah, just unbreaking. Unbreaking. Boots. Chest. Pants. Book. Density. I don't really know what density is. Let's go ahead and get that one. And I'm gonna have to make some room and get rid of some noisy zombies. Okay, let's see. We'll throw a book in here. Throw those in there. And put those away. Oh, they're so noisy. Okay. Okay, there we go. Get some bread. Okay. So the next book is Fortune 3. Let's go ahead and grab that book. Ooh, piercing, protection, fortune, and quick charge. That's a pretty good book. What's next? Flame. Okay. Helmet. Respiration 3. That's what I want. Come on, give me something good with it. Protection. I'll take it. Let's see, what else? Let's go for another book. Unbreaking. Now that would be good. I can add that to stuff that we normally can't give anything to, and then that way it can be like shears, stuff like that. Well, and the Elytra. So yeah, I'm gonna need that for an Elytra book at some. For yeah, there we go. Fire protection, density. Let's see. We'll check the iron helmet. Blast protection. Boots. Chest. Pants. Don't know. We could just go with books, because we do have a lot of levels to clear. I don't know that we want fire protection. 3, but... let's see. Sharpness, looting, unbreaking. We could make another pick. And we'll keep those diamonds, yeah. Make a pick. Of course, I've got nowhere to put the pick. There we go. And we can put our 1 diamond back in the bag. Okay, pick those up. Yeah, let's toss some stuff in here. That's a pretty good book. I think we can do something with that later. Oh, I do need to put the helmet on. There we go. Woo! Full diamond. Okay, and just an unbreaking book. Put that one in there. And we're still at 50 levels. Oh my. Okay. Fire protection. Diamond pick. What's I got? Silk touch. Do we want another silk touch? I think we're pretty good with that one. We can always upgrade that one later. I don't think I need a second silk touch. They're getting noisy. Yeah, we got 2 pairs of boots. So might as well. Protection and breaking. Okay. What's the next book? Plane. Yeah, why not? Sweeping Edge 3 sounds good. We'll take that one. Just unbreaking. Piercing 4. Why not? Fortune 3. I can take another fortune pick. And it's just a fortune pick. Okay. We could combine those 2. That would be useful. Yeah. Still not as good as that one, but it's good to have a backup. Let's see, another book. Bane of Arthropods. Yeah, I'm not going to waste the book on that one. Let's go for another helmet. Nope. Let's clear the loud zombies. There we go. Quiet. Okay. It seems like they pile up so much faster when I'm not really wanting them. Alright, protection. Chest is unbreaking. Let's see. What else do we have that's not... let's see. Get rid of that. Anything good in here? Ooh, Aqua Affinity. Yeah, I don't have Aqua Affinity. I got the Respiration, but not the Aqua Affinity. So, if I had enough to make another helmet, I could do that. Let's see. So many goodies here. I don't really have that much extra iron either, so I'm kind of limited in what I would craft with those. You know what? Let's just go books. Yeah. Knockback, sure. And that one. There we go. Another knockback. And yeah, we'll test a helmet. See what it's got. Oh, well, we're down in the levels. There we go. We'll save the last book. And that's everything I can carry. Alright. Okay, we're down below 30. I'm good with that. Let's put things away. Which we're going to have to create an enchanted book chest soon. Let's see. Boots. Helmet. Leggings. Chest. Knockback. Okay. Dirt. We're going to be getting a lot of those. See, that can go away. Those can go there. There we go. Freeing up some space. Well, I know I'm going to need one of those. Oops. Is that full? I guess it's full. Not quite full. That's weird that it didn't take it. Can you grow grass in the inn? I'm kind of curious. I think I'm going to take that and see if we can grow grass in the inn. Wartnilium. Okay, so I think rockets was the only thing I was really wanting to take with me additional. Let's see. Yeah, some of this I could leave behind, but I think we're good. We're just going to go for it. Okay. Oh, grab the stuff that didn't go into my inventory. And our last book. Oh, and we got a cap, and so there we go. Let's go to the inn. I'm gonna end up stuck in this base for a while. Let's go have some fun. Alright, so back up top. Oh, and a drown just waiting for me to get over here. But at least he brought me some copper as a present. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and sleep. I'm not sure if that matters. I don't know if does it reset your phantom timer when you come back after beating the game. And I don't think there's any sources of... Yeah, I don't think there's any sources of gunpowder. So it's not like we can make more rockets while we're in the inn. Yeah, we'll try to be careful and not die, but yeah, no promises. Okay. I'm kind of curious about fishing in the inn. We might give that a shot too, just to see. I'm taking extra water blocks so that we can make source blocks, so might try fishing in the inn sometime, see what kind of things you can fish up there. Alright, into the end. Onto our little portal here. Got our landing pad. A little quick base here. Is there anything that we need? Slow falling might not be a bad thing to take with us. I could see that having a good use there. We'll leave some wood here. I'm going to take the extra torches just because I might want those for scouting. I guess I didn't need the spyglass because that one's already here. We got lots of dragon's breath. And empty bottles. Well, I'll keep those here for now. See, we have an extra bundle with nothing in it. I'm going to take that one. Well, can I put that one in that one? Or, okay, there we go. So it adds it if you put that one over the other one. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I had a couple of arrows left. I have 2 arrows. That's going to be worth taking the bow. Okay. You know what? Let's go for it. We have to watch out for Endermen. We don't want to look deeply into their eyes. That's our destination right there. Oh, after we do the... Yeah, do I have what I need to make a piston? I meant to grab a piston. Yeah, piston is... we don't have any redstone. Did we have any redstone back at that base? We're going to need a piston. Make sure I don't have any randomly here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need a piston to get the egg. So let's work on that real quick. We will make it over to the islands, don't worry. I'm hoping that we get lucky and we find an in-city right away, but you never know. Yeah, if you use a piston, you can remove that block. So what I usually do is create kind of like a room over this so that things don't randomly fall into there. Oh. Wow, yeah. Kind of a drop there. Kind of surprised me. All right. We're going to need more blocks. Let's go mine a little bit real quick. And I should probably leave some things here just in case. As I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I want to take like my fortune pick and all those things with me because they don't really have as much purpose here. Silk touch. Yeah, I need a silk touch. You know, and we're going to need a lot of this. I'm going to go ahead and get at least a stack or two. I like how the light is changing so much. Now, is it changing because of the end gateway? Is it lighting up, creating that effect? Yeah, like what is that light? And why is it from over there? There we go. That'll be the only way to really get in there. And then for this, we just need to get a piston and a lever and it'll push it right off and we can pick it up. But we need some redstone to make a piston. Do we have any redstone? I don't know that we do. Are we going to have to go all the way back to the island base to get a piston? I know I have a piston sitting over at the island base. I don't think I would have put it in the ender chest. It would be useful to have an ender chest with us, but we can make them there. So an eye of ender would be really useful. You know what? I think we have to go to the island base real quick. Just because I'm gonna need a piston to get the egg. I don't have what I have. I don't have what I need here. Yeah, I mean, one piece of redstone's all I need. And I would say we could find some here, but I don't know that I'm gonna find a quick source of it. It probably will be quicker to go back to the other base, get it, and come back. All right, off we go. All right. Yeah, I got those rockets ready. Can't wait to get Elytra. It is a game changer. It really makes the game open up. Enjoy the view. No gas. Yeah, we'll see if I get distracted by the sound of a gas this time. No gas yet. Listening. Alright, well, we're a half hour in and we haven't got the egg yet. We got to pick up the pace a little bit. Now, keeping this relaxed, but yeah. I am trying to keep these to an hour. So I do feel a little pressure to try to not waste time, but still keep it relaxed. I think there's a fine line in there. Got to find the right balance. All right, we're moving. Yeah, I noticed in between episodes when I was uploading that I have my 24th subscriber. It's really nice to get a new subscriber. Thank you. Yeah, the channel's growing slowly. It's still weird. I really haven't gotten any subscribers in like the last 10 days. I mean, I was growing fairly consistently, and then just you hit those lulls for no reason. I don't know why. You question whether you did something wrong with what you've been uploading or what you're producing, but I think you just kind of hit those periods where the people that are going to subscribe aren't the ones that are watching, or everybody wants to blame it on the algorithm, but yeah, it is what it is. It's growing. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. I thought I had some made somewhere. I thought I had one piston. Yep, I have one piston. We'll go ahead and, well, tell you what, I'm going to make another one. I think. What else do I need? Alright, so I'm missing one piece of iron. Yep. Okay, and we need a lever. Okay, that's what we came back for. Just that. Let's double check chest real quick. Not sure what was there, but want to go ahead and put placeholders in there. We have plenty of Eyes of Ender and a huge source of them now, so that's not going to be an issue. Oh, that was the other thing I needed. Yep, that was it. I knew there was something. I wanted to have an ender chest to take with me, which means I need some blaze rod, blaze powder. That's... yeah, that's plenty. And we will gather a little bit of obsidian when we get there to make our ender chest. Okay, now we're good. Heading back. Alright. Up we go. Just because I had things going through the portal before. If you starting on this episode, we've had traveling merchants, bees, all kind of stuff coming through the portal, so yeah, I can stop the traveling merchants, but the bees, they kind of have a mind of their own. If they want to fly into a portal, they fly into a portal. I've only had the one so far, but I think it's just a matter of time. Maybe that's where all the bees are disappearing to in the real world. They found another portal. Alright, let's eat some bread real quick. There we go. And that's bugging me that that's there. Let me just, there we go. That's better. Alright, almost back. And down. And the view. No gas. And down. And drop. Ah. That's good enough. I am sitting at 28 levels. I really don't want to die. Not that I made very good use of the levels that I got from the dragon, but we got a couple of good things out of it. Alright. Okay, now we're ready. We have piston, we have lever, we have stuff to make ender chest. I think we're good. Now we will probably pick up ender chest if we find an end city. Usually there's a few ender chests in each of those buildings. Nope, nope. I keep wanting to go the long way. Yeah, this is the way. And there we go. Back to the end. Okay, let's go get that egg. So we'll need that. Okay. Wow, and the sky lights up. That's pretty cool. go grab this egg. Alright, so we want to place the egg, well, if we put a block there, put that there, put the lever here, and flip the switch.
Ferric_KJ has reached the goal, the next generation.
Alright, we got it. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. The closest obsidian will be right here. And that's our little base. Actually, I should have put a torch on that a long time ago just to make it more obvious. But yeah, let's go over here and... Is that our best one? Let's go with the efficiency 4 one. This is obsidian we're going to be trying to get. And we just need 8 obsidian real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're good. Let's go make us an ender chest real quick. And we'll put the egg in there, and that way it'll be safely tucked away. We'll put it over here. Actually, let's break that. And rearrange just a little bit. We'll put that there. Yeah. And oh, nope, we need to do this first. And now I'll do this. And safely tucked away. Our dragon egg is secure. Let's see, we will put these here because that might be useful to have on us later. Those we can put away here. Those we can put away until we get the Elytra. I'm debating. A lot of this we can put away. It's like we don't really need shears. We really don't need the bow with 2 arrows. Let's see. You know what? We're good. We're good. I think nothing here is irreplaceable. I mean, I don't want to lose all my good picks, but yeah. You know what? We'll yeah, we'll put that one away. We'll keep that one. We don't really need the fortune. I don't think we're mining anything where fortune really applies here. Slow falling, just in case we might need that later. I do want to see if the grass grows. And then I'm curious if we can plant things. Yeah, just as a quick experiment. We got some carrots. Yeah, let's see if we can plant a carrot. I'm not sure if things grow in the end. Oh, for that matter, we have spruce trees. I don't know if can you grow trees in the end? Alright, well, a couple of quick experiments while we're here. And we need our silk touch pick, and we'll put that one there. Thinking we're good. Alright. Silk touch. Just double check. Alright. Now we have our ender chest that goes with us. Okay. Let's get topside, do a couple of quick experiments, and then head through the portal over there. Let's see. I want to switch that for that. know, actually, I should make a... Yeah, I should go ahead and make water source blocks. I think I've got 2 on me. Or did I put one away? Did I put one away? I thought I had carried an extra one through with me at one point. Yeah, there we go. And I need to put steps here at some point so I'm not bouncy. Okay, and then put you there, and then we have water to take with us. And we'll go ahead and put water back in the bucket there. Just doing a little end farming. It's okay. Alright, and we'll put you away. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Okay, where did our hoe go? And then some carrots. Alright, well, we can plant them. Not sure if they'll grow, but we can plant them. Yeah, we had some spruce saplings here too. Let's plant a couple of those. We'll put carrots away, and we will see if we can make grass grow around the rest of it. Let's see, and we will put down a couple more. Oop, watch out. Yep, you're in the way there. You got to move. All right, well, don't move. Just stay in my way. All right, we'll do this then. All right, we'll see if that grows. I'm going to do it without light at first. But yeah, we'll see if grass spreads, plants grow, and trees grow. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm sure I could look it up, but I kind of like running the experiments myself. Let's grab more of that because we're going to have to create a way to get up to the end gateway. Okay. Alright, we're doing okay on time. Let's get through that portal. See what we see. Alright, so there's our destination. Yeah, we could, I think, pillar up to it, but it's one of those places we want to go to over and over. So why don't we line up here or there? And that feels better. Okay. Ooh, this is probably not going to end well, but we'll go for it. I do like the light show here. I'll have to be careful not to look at the Enderman doing this, but well, I was about to say we're fine until all of those just spawned in and made it much more difficult. I'm more worried about that than falling. It's kind of like the Ender Dragon. I was more worried about the Enderman than I was the Ender Dragon. And eventually this probably needs to be something... Oh, cool. You get close enough and it does that. Alright. Alright. And once we get up to that height, then we can just bridge. And then eventually I will make this more secure, I'm sure. I almost looked at you. Yeah, because if I do look at one of them, I'm standing up on a platform. They teleport up here and I'm dead. Alright. So look up, look out, look for them, line up on the block, and then place it. And I shouldn't be able to look at them if I do that consistently. But it is so easy to not do that when they are everywhere down there. Little ender ants. Okay, maybe if I do that while I'm there, yeah. We'll take out that step. Okay, we're almost there. And I could throw it from here and go through, but I would rather have a platform so that we're pretty much walking onto it. Yeah. So now I think it's bridge time. Yeah, I don't think we're over the void with this one. Almost there. There we go. Okay, now what I would like to do is also make a roof on this so I have a safe spot to hide from the Endermen, just in case things go badly. Yeah, like it could have gone badly right there when I went across. I think I was here. But yeah, there's so many Endermen out there. Wow. Okay. But I think we're good to throw now. I don't want to fall off into the void. Alright, we're going to make this kind of a safe thing here. Alright, so there we go. We are safe in this little room-ish. Safe is relative here. Alright, now let's travel through, and that should be another another advancement.
Peric_KJ has made the advancement remote getaway.
Nice. Okay, let's assess our environment here. Oh, we got so lucky. Look at that. In city right there. Didn't even move. Okay. Ooh, and more in city right there. Is that the same one or a different one? Oh, look carefully. Ah, look at that. Wow, that is so lucky. I have spent hours looking for that coming into a new end, and it's right there. We have not moved, and there it is. That is awesome. All right, now let's see if I can avoid looking at an Enderman to get a little safe spot built here so that we can return once we get our Elytra and Shulkers and all the goodies. Okay, well, we're going to need much more endstone. Let's collect some more endstone real quick. That is so amazing. It's right there. Okay, does that one have a ship too? I don't think that one has a ship. Yeah, when I first saw that one, I was thinking, yay, it's an in-city, but it doesn't have a ship. But then I looked at the other one, and we have a ship, even closer. Yeah. That is so lucky. Whew, okay. Let's see. So we have 10 minutes. I think we can have Elytra before the end of this episode. If I'm careful. I don't want to get the Elytra and then immediately die. That would not be the best. But it should be easy enough to get back. As long as it's not one of those, you know, hideous deaths that things fall into the void. Avoid the void. Alright. Let's make a safe spot here that goes up there. Thinking we'll go there. so much like floating stair building in this one. But once we do this, we are set to travel here again as much as we need to. Alright. I'm going to do the same kind of thing with this one, I think, just to give us a safe room, because we will be coming back. And I don't know if it's going to set us below it the same way next time. There we go. And look at the ship right there. That is so awesome. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get there, but it's right there. Okay. And see, we do have the looting 3 sword, so that should be good for getting the shulker parts to make shulker chest. Actually, let's double check our advancements here real quick. Okay, so for the end, we got the next generation. We already did the mint and the ender dragon. We escaped to the remote getaway. Okay, so now the city at the end of the game. So I guess that's when we go in there, finding the Elytra, and then, yeah, that one we have to levitate up 50 blocks from the attack of a shulker. That's a good one to have some safe fall. Which, did I do the safe fall? No, I didn't actually put the safe fall on, did I? I think I put those away. Yeah. Oh well, I could have combined the depth strider and the safe fall. That would have been useful. Alright, we'll remember that for next time. But we do have the slow falling. Yeah, I did remember to bring the slow falling. That is useful. So I don't need that. We have this for later if we need it. The water buckets are actually really useful here. I'm going to keep that out. Actually, I want to take a look with this real quick. Well, I've blocked my view now, but like if I look with that, oh, that's so cool. Scope it out. Do we see shulkers anywhere? Yeah, I don't know if I would see the shulkers even with the zoom. Sometimes they're on the outsides, but I don't know if they'll be on the outside until we get there. I don't know if they spawn in those odd spots or if that's them teleporting around. Okay. Alright, let's gather what we need here. I'm going to need more building blocks, but I'm good with those. I think we're ready. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright, yep, don't look at me, Enderman. Okay, here we go. Now we could potentially go directly to it, but I'd rather go up and go out to it. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh, I hear a shulker. Where you at? Alright. We're gonna get over here so we don't get hit by it.
Ferric_KJ has made the advancement the city at the end of the game.
There we go. Shulker parts. Woohoo! Oh, where'd you go? Yeah, the main thing is just not to fly away to where you're going to hurt yourself too much when you land. Okay. Alright, we're good. And to keep an eye on your health, because you can take some damage pretty quick with these guys if you're not paying attention. But yay, we have our first shulker shell. Shulker shell. That's not a tongue twister. Alright, let's see if we can find more. We have hits on some of them, but I don't know if they were inside, outside. Let's make sure they went inside before we go around. They're still shooting. Alright, let's go up. Oh, he was so close to down. Alright. Okay. And these are nice if you build a little central column. It's almost just a stair, but you have to come with a lot of blocks. It's like a circular staircase once you put the extra blocks in. For now, it's just a lot of semi-parkour. Alright, got one right outside the door. Nope. Is he up? Okay, and that's our destination right there, so that we can cross to there. Let's go for it. Let's try to get the Elytra. Open up. Oh! Where'd that one come from? Ooh. Oh, that's one right there. Okay, let's try to stay here. Oh. Oddly, I'm not taking much damage from them. I shouldn't say that, but... Let's see if we can get back down, make this an easier fight. Okay. One more second, and drop. There we go. We got that one. Let's see if we can get around a better shot on that one. Oh, and it went away. Okay, got 10 seconds or so. Yeah, we have a Terminix man outside spraying, and the dogs are barking a little bit. So, alright, that's 2. How many do we need for a shulker chest? Oh, where'd you come from? Yeah, where's that one coming from? Seems like it's from below somewhere. Where'd you go? You go outside? Yeah. Oh, he's doing a curveball. I want to win around the corner. Okay. Yeah, I still want that one. Where is that coming? Oh, he's right there? Oh, he's right there. Ah. Okay, well, if I get that one, it's not going to be useful. Alright, let's continue up. What I mean useful is it's going to fall to the ground. I'm going to have to, like, completely leave the building to get it, so... that's our destination there. Let's put down a block. Now, the dangerous part of this is if there's shulkers over there, we're kind of out and exposed. So I should probably put this just in case. Eyes of Ender are also good. You can throw those and land without taking the fall damage. But let's go for it. See if we can go get some Elytra. Alright, good so far. Is anybody shooting at me? Oh, got that one. Okay, is anybody else shooting at me? Am I safe at the moment? Yeah, let's switch to something I have more of. Alright. We have to be careful when we get out there. I do love the light show here. That is a nice touch. Okay, how close are we? And there's a shulker right there. We have 2 arrows. Is it worth shooting to make it move? Or, oh, we got 2 of them. Ew. See, that's where making a second one kind of helps. So as long as we stay in this, we're safe. I don't know that I brought enough blocks, and I am crouching just so I don't fall. But this way I don't levitate away if I don't get bounced. I just don't know that I've got enough blocks, or if I'm going to be aware enough to get under it when they start shooting at me. Alright. Oh, you are right there. Thinking I use those 2 arrows to have a potential of making them move. Alright, open up. Oh, I got one. Nice. Wish I had more arrows, but at least we got one of them. Alright, here goes. We're getting close. Alright, now Shulker closes. Yeah, I think now we need to be really careful. Oh, and we're out of those blocks. Oh, we're down to dirt. Okay. Okay, is he shooting yet? And he closes. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Go, go, go. Okay. It would be safer to have sides on this, but I don't have enough blocks to build this completely safe. Okay, he's gonna have trouble hitting us at this point, so I think we might be good. Now they do have a nice curve shot. Okay, yeah, no, I just put that block back. Okay. There we go. And we'll put 2 blocks there. So that is our path back. Okay, we are at the ship. Let's go get that Elytra. It should be right there. We just have to fight the one, and I think we're inside, so we should be good. Ah, and he went away. Haha! There we go. And there we go. Levitation gone. Whew, okay. There's our prize. Nice.
Ferric_KJ has reached the goal. Sky's the limit.
We have Elytra. Yes. All right. Elytra, we can fly. All right. So now it's not safe falling, but yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Got some diamonds. Oh, a fortune pick. Beetroot seeds. Ah, see, that's an odd combination. Curse of binding and mending on iron leggings. So if you get those, you're stuck wearing them because you can't take them off, and they're going to keep healing, so you can't just get them damaged until they go away. Huh. I think I'm gonna leave those there. I think about that. There still might be a good use for them, but... Ooh, what is that? A diamond spear. Bane of arthropods. That's cool. Alright, iron boots, unbreaking. And then another one with curse of binding. Now, I mean, I think with those you still could do something with them. Tell you what, let's take those, put those with those. We will take this chest and, well, now my inventory's full. We'll throw that there. Oh, that's what I need right there. And we want to put that there. And we want to do shulker. How many do we need? Okay, so it's 2 in the chest. Yes, we have a shulker chest. Woohoo! Alright, now what we can do with that is put all of these items in there because we're going to be collecting so much stuff. So yeah, we can just keep making shulker chests, and then when they get full, toss them in there. Alright. And let's get our silk touch out and take a look at what's in here. We don't really have any building blocks. I mean, we could build with hay, but that seems a huge waste. Alright, so we got that. We got that. Okay. Yeah, I'm tempted. Yeah. We'll put that back in here. Get the shulker chest. And we'll put that there. We'll grab those. We'll put those in there, but we'll put them, yeah, we'll put them here at the end so we're careful with them. Alright. And then we'll grab you, and you, and you. Ooh, and you. Yeah. Grab all the goodies. And then we can make another shulker chest as soon as we get our next piece. There we go. Okay. Alright, we got Elytra. We got, yeah, we got a few advancements this time. We got another brewing stand here. Ooh, with some instant health. Bonus. Alright, we'll take that. And as soon as we know we're secure right here, this will probably be a good place to go ahead and end this one, and we can explore the rest of the end city with a little bit of protection that we now have Elytra. Yeah, I want to be careful going out there. Yeah, we'll stop right here for now. Nice view of the end city. All right. So let's see, what did we get for advancements here? We have the sky's the limit. We found our Elytra. We got to a city at the end of the game. We went through the remote getaway, or gateway. Yeah, oh, remote getaway. We went through a gateway. Nice. We did get the egg. I defeated the dragon last time. And then there's the one with the shulkers, which we'll be careful with, but we'll get that one eventually. And then, yeah, spawning the dragon again. So I think we made a lot of good progress this time. All right, so we'll check our stuff here. Yep, got a dragon egg. We went on a treasure hunt. We got extremely lucky that the ship was right outside of the gateway. And yeah, we have our Elytra. We have our first shulker chest. Yeah, the game's moving along. We're having a lot of fun. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, come back for more. I'm having a lot of fun making these. In fact, I'm probably going to save this one, get it uploaded, and make another one. And I plan to do a live stream later tonight, which this will come out later, but I'm going to try to start doing live streams every Friday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time right now. I'm playing a one chunk world, so if you're watching and you want to just join along and chat with me and just have a live stream where I'm just doing a relaxing, just exploring one chunk all the way down to the bottom of the world and then maybe building to the top of the world at some point. Just can't go beyond the boundary of that one chunk that I started in. It's just a relaxing, fun way to play the game, and just, I can chat and just have fun with it. So if you can, join me for that on Friday nights. But I think that's it for now. I will see you next time.